Welcome to Pug TV. I'm Jadrian, and we are getting ready to run wild in Lord of the Rings Online. It is Friday Fellowship. Woo! Ooh. We're just setting up. We're trying to test microphones and see if we can get this in-game chat to work. And I didn't think I got mine to work. Testing, testing, testing. See if that works for me at all. I can hear my wife over her microphone, but like I can't hear her at all on my speakers. Oh, she's testing her stuff. Who knows? Alright.
Hello?
Oh, I heard you there a little bit. Can you turn it up now?
Can you hear me if I yell?
A little bit. Can anybody hear me if I don't yell? I know. I know. I was like, well, if they can hear me, whatever.
I can hear you.
Oh, that's good. We might actually...
I
Oh,
hear
it said
voice.
try putting voice threshold down. Was the idea from Shiny Gem. Voice threshold. Hmm. I guess the threshold's at the difference between background and forward voice, so who knows? Maybe put it up. Oh, what does it say if you hover for voice threshold? Oh, so if you're louder than that, it'll be captured. So yeah, you want that low. Yeah. Well, we're gonna do what we can. So the best thing we can do is well, I mean, I heard someone in, and I don't know who that was. It's gonna take a while for us to learn voices and stuff like that. But hey, it's the Friday Fellowship, which anyone is welcome to join. I know we kind of play late at night, but you know, we've got a good core group here, and apparently, if we get more than X amount of people, apparently we can convert it into a raid at some point. So, the more the merrier. And basically, how we run things is we just follow Vera Viralai. Is that his Viralai? We'll just call her Vera for short. So we just follow Vera because she's good at tracking all the quests and knowing where we have to go. She's our map person. So that's kind of what we do. And then we've got Nala. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about our group. Reminders. Pretty soon we'll have to have somebody make up a website for the Friday Fellowship that has like screenshots and background of the different people. Nala Jade is Nala. I mean, if you don't watch any of the other shows, I guess you wouldn't know who these people are. But it's Eagle Claw from the Pug Pen. That's Nala Jade, and she's our bard, so she can sing and dance here on tables as well. And I got to remember. So Dolgan is Obram, right? I possibly, or no, Shiny Gem.
Correct.
No, it is. It is Obram. Okay. Now, that's all we got so far. So we were waiting on... Okay, so Shiny Gem. We're also waiting on... What did he change his name to? It was Hack Benjamin, but now it's like Tobram something or other. He's still not in. He was supposed to be with us last couple of weeks, so I think... Okay, so Shiny Gem's on the way. So we'll be okay. If we get Shiny Gem, that'll be a good group. We can start running through content. So here we are in the Dwarven Lands, whatever place this is. What's the map say? We are in... Can I move this thing out of the way? Arid Luin. More specifically, still up in Thorn's Gate area, I think. Where exactly does it put like a ring or something to show? Oh, here we are. We're down in Thrain, Vale of Thrain. All right, so that's where we're going to be today, in following our quests. All right, so I'm excited. Oh, there's Gym League. That's Shiny Gem from the Pug Pen. Who else is in the Pug Pen? Where's my viewer list? My viewer list is awful for some reason. So I've got Shiny Gem watching, Obram's watching, Eagle Claw's watching is the ones that it shows. It doesn't even show the viewer list who is actually here, so I can only assume that maybe those are the only ones. But for anybody else that's out there watching, thank you so much. We hope you enjoy watching us run around. Did you invite Gym League yet? Oh, wait, I don't know who started this thing. I think Gym League needs to get in. I can't. Well, I was seeing if maybe I could bring him in too. I can adopt him. Okay, not quite sure how that works. There's Gym League. Awesome. And coming into the game, there was a little pop-up that said at level 15 we get houses. I'm very excited about that. I can't wait to see what the housing. I've only heard rumors and things. I actually have family that I think play on Silverload. I might have to reach out to them and see if they still play, because then if they do, they might have money and tips and things that they can pass down to us. I'm not adverse to handouts, so I'll see if I can get some hookups, especially in the housing department, because they have characters that are in the 50s, because they've played quite a bit. Alright, are we moving? Are we following Vera? I guess we're on. I think this is it for tonight. I think this is what we got until other people come and play. Okay, we're on. It looks like the internet's running a little bit better than it did the other day. Maybe. We'll see. I shouldn't jinx it. It ran real good yesterday. The day before was awful, but tonight's running pretty good. Oh, I totally forgot how to play. I was like, where's my bird? I don't have a bird. I gotta get my bird out. There we go. And then I think I can buff them. Alright. I'm ready. I got a bird that I can send to fight. Where's Vera? Oh, okay. I think we're set. So my hope and good feeling is that each week that we get together, we're going to become that much more efficient at getting into the game and going. And it seems like we've made excellent progress today. So with that, that means that our hour and a half or so together is just going to be that much more packed full of adventuring. And that's what will keep the fellowship going. And sense of scale. Still love it. Where is everybody? Oh, there they are. Defeat Hindervale. Well, anyway, I got one of 12. Some kind of prowler? Go, bird. Oh boy, that sucker does grab the aggro. Oh, thought it did. Okay, I'll agreed. Okay. I don't know, do you see one? Oh boy. There's bunches. Alright. I need a spell that's definitely faster to cast. So I can... Okay, we need a goblin fish. Oh, fetish. Are we allowed to do that on a public game? I got one. Loot all. I cannot take that. I guess maybe someone already grabbed it. I'll try now. No, I can't take it. Failed to take a goblin fetish. Not sure. Oh, maybe. Maybe I am too far away. Oh no, I think it was someone's turn to loot it, maybe. Or someone was in the... No, I can't take the fetish. Did everybody get a fetish? By chance? Okay, Gimli has it. Now the Jade says no. Alright, cause see, I've got this one.
Got it.
Yeah, it won't let me take it. I don't know. Huh. Let's go kill some more then. Oh good, there's more. Apparently there's lots of goblins in Lord of the Rings. Oh, he laughed at you. Deed complete. You have completed a deed. See your deed log for more information. Yeah, so I looked at the side here. I've got like all these little bonuses and things, and I was double clicking some of them, and it explains there's like all kinds of achievements and things in the game that I have just not even begun to scratch the surface on what we can get. I remember from earlier times playing, you know, like if you kill X amount of spiders and you earn like a spider killer whatever, and then you kill a certain amount more, in those deeds you pick up, you can then get bonuses to combat, you know, like, I don't know, just various things that improve your character statistics. The game actually has quite a few ways that you can customize your character depending on how you want to grind their development. It's very good. I mean, it gives you a lot to work for. There's quite a bit you can do in the free experience, so this will give us plenty to work on. Oh, don't die, bird. I should probably cast a fireball. There we go. Yeah, it's not often I play the artillery. Burn. No, no fetishes on that thing. Or at least not for me. No fetish for me. There was the tennis yell. I will greed. Oh, I guess if mana potions I could probably need, because we might get to a fight someday where we need a mana potion. La 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 la. There's one up on the hill. Oh, you can't zoom in on your map? Oh, I don't know much about their map navigation. But anyway, here's a guy way up here. These things don't stand a chance. Copper coins. Just a matter of finding them. Ooh, stairs. Okay, which one? The blue one? Alright, I guess it don't matter. And it's dead. I will greed. Broken short sword. Oh, I see. I already have a fetish. That's why I couldn't pick it up. I already had one, according to my quest update. Yeah, I definitely need to find a quicker spell than this fireball here. Just so I can get something off before it dies. Let's see, what is this? Sign of battle. Wizard's fire. That's my stat. I wonder if I could do that. I'm just going to move that over. What does this do? Sign and power command. This sign causes your enemy to pause so its attacks are slower. Maybe that's what I should do. Since I've got all these warriors with me, I should just throw debuffs. We'll give that a whirl too. Let me just move that over. Okay, I'm set. I'm going to redo my strategy for fighting. Okay, I'm ready. We got a blue guy way up there. Oh, look at that totem pole. Oh, here's a bunch. Okay, so the animal goes, and I throw fire. The bird is more stronger when he flanks. Alright, let's see if I can debuff. Oh. Well, I guess on the bright side, it's not a bad thing that I'm not having to throw all these powerful spells. That means we have a very effective group. So that's a plus. Which I think could also mean too that for someone who isn't group oriented, I believe way back when I did solo this game quite a bit, and I did at least solo it to level 15, which isn't like a tremendous a lot, but it does mean you can solo. So as a group, you should be able to easily tear through a lot of content. Okay, so is that okay? That's the. Let's swap that. Maybe I'll just be a debuff kind of guy. Yeah, we got a good. I think we have a pretty good balance since. Oh, okay. Euclid says she's got her fetish. Who else needs the fetish? Who is still fetish needing? Fireball from here. Oh, let's do something else. Oh, he went down fast. I guess I am kind of like Gandalf. I just get to sit back and let everybody else do the work. Alright, she is humming and thinking on what we're doing next. Or where we gotta go next. There she goes, she's off. Ooh, a shattered pitcher. Can we open these? Nope. Oh, I need a craft tool, it says. My bird is so slow. I'm definitely going to need a faster animal to help out in these fights. Because I don't know if the bird, I'm wondering if it's like representational combat. So like the bird is actually fighting regardless of where it's showing on the on the screen, because otherwise this thing is incredibly slow flying and everything's dead by the time the bird reaches it. So I'm gonna need to get myself like a cheetah or a panther pet just so I can really participate in the fights. Because I'm a slow caster, a slow bird. I'm actually just more along the lines of hanging out. I'm just going to put myself on follow. That way if anybody talks in chat, I can respond. I'm sure, I mean, obviously this is the lower tier. As we get further along, all of our characters are going to be that much more important in the battles and things like that. So, I'm making light of the situation now. But there will come a time where we are all going to be needed in some capacity. Like I can start wheeling off this guy here. No, this one. Yeah. There you go. I feel like I'm actually part of some combat there. Okay. So we're... Oh, and here they come. They are not shy about running down the stairs to come and greet us. There. I feel better now. I feel much better. Now I just have to get used to knowing which corpses are the ones set aside for me. So I guess I just run my mouse over them. Split the copper. I was gonna say, who's that? Polly. Oh. The way it was positioned, I was like, there's someone on the ground named Polly. Oh, it's my bird. Alright. And I don't have crafting tools for the shattered pitchers, so... I definitely need to... Well, oh, that is something I have not done recently. I honestly don't think. I don't think I have trained up. So I think the next time we go to town, I have to definitely make sure that I check to see if I got any lore master trainings that need to be done. Oh, did someone just level up? Nice. I'm not even sure what those are. I just greed. Can anyone open the chest? I guess so. Found the missing second gear. Nice. I didn't know there was a first. Copper coins. Oh, I've got a long ways to go to level. Ooh, Ooh, that guy's got a cool helmet. Oh, okay. He's a chieftain. Yep. I can lay some spells out on him. Oh, it really didn't matter. We are that good. Broken dagger. Oh, yeah, I don't have safe fall.
Let's not go that way.
I didn't hear you.
Let's not go that way.
Oh yeah, you gotta shove that mic right in your mouth when you speak. My wife's being silly. Oh, now I gotta fight our way out. They respawn quickly, and they die just as quick. Wow, who? Oh, what the? There's a bunch of people here. I don't know who they are. Oh, this guy's important. Yeah, no, he's not important for long, my wife says. Oh, goodness. I can't tell if that's someone leveling up or a buff or something. Yeah, I think my wife did make a level somewhere. I've got, well, I mean, I'm over halfway. I'll be hitting it soon. I'm sure once we turn in one or two of these quests. Let's see. Turn in, gather junk to sell. Wow. Hi. East Gale. Guess he doesn't want to be in our fellowship. Can't please everyone. Oh, it sounded like someone just fell. Oh, wait. That's okay. Being attacked, but there it is. Got my first trait. Not quite sure what that means, but I now have a trait. Let's face the target. I was facing him when I started casting. That's got to count for something. Yeah, yeah, I don't know if I would like an auto-facing or not. I think I would. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I started casting when I was facing them. Send my pet now. Okay, we gotta find birds. Yep. We will find birds. Not my bird. Apparently it's a specific type of bird. Copper deposit. Leave it to the dwarf to go digging up iron ores and whatnot. There's a bird. Okay, now I gotta find the ladies. Oh, or whoever else is over here. Yep, the ladies. Whoosh. Oh, scorch mark. Tolkien says barbecue. Yum. Oh, hello. Can I talk
What
to
do
you?
you want?
Apparently I can't talk to you yet. Wait a minute.
Greetings.
What do I gotta do with the... Oh, I guess he doesn't need the fetish. Grimcoal, that's Viffle. Never mind. My bad. I was about to get mad at the guy. Here's your stupid fetish. Take the fetish, Vernal. Whatever his name is. Viffle. Eat the food, Viffle. Oh man, I forgot I gotta set my middle mouse button up for auto run. Oof. Think I would do that in town. Oh, I guess this wears off every now and then. Gotta keep my bird buffed. Follow here. There he is. Oh, okay. So while I'm following you, I'm gonna see if I can fix my middle mouse button here real quick. Key mapping. Move forward camera. Oh, there's a walk mode. Can I edit? I don't know what button 2 is already bound to, but I don't think it's anything I need. Alright. Okay, good. I can use my middle mouse button for running.
My
Alright.
Turin's beard
Finish.
is a moment of your time too much to ask.
Guess that's a new mission. And I don't, so... Alright, I am ready when the fellowship is ready. I'm not sure how everybody else is doing. Knowledge Jade says, now they want more goblins. Of course. I always love that about games. I always love the fact that you go out and in the course of working one adventure, you kill, say, 30 creatures. Then you go back all the way into town, you talk to the quest giver, and he says, hey, by the way, while you're at it, could you kill 30 of those things you just got done killing for me? It's like, well, I just done killed like 30 of them. Could you just give me quest credit for the ones I've already killed? Oh no, you need to go kill brand new ones. Which then, of course, leads to you encountering possibly something else along the way that you kill to come out to find that's a separate quest. Especially if you meet like a boss or mini boss and you kill a named, and then they say, hey, can you go out and kill this named? Well, technically in my world of envisioning things, if I kill Grimgall the Orc Slayer, there should only be one Grimwall the Orc Slayer. So to go back and have the guy say, hey, go kill Grimwall the Orc Slayer, I'm saying, look, I'm already carrying his head with me. Can I get the credit? But anyway, that's another issue. But we will go kill more of these things. We will run back. Sense of scale. I love these shots. You look up and just looks like it's so far out in the distance. You got the little tiny whatever. Alright. Battle has been joined. Cast, cast, cast. Nope. There. I'll protect you, woman. One of the women's. See, I'm in semi-role-play mode, so I can't call my wife because they don't know each other in the game. See? I'm a secret role player at heart. Not a very good role player, but... Hearken ye, friends! Use my RP speak. Oh, hello. Get that one. Fear not, Knowledge Aid. I shall put forth great effort in protecting thine body from physical aggressiveness of these wild whatever goblins. Yeah. Oh, is that the thing? Go kill the chieftain that we've already killed? Yeah. We gotta go up the stairs. Yep. Kind of go back in there. See, we already done killed him. He should have gave us quest credit. But that's okay, because it's more experience, and I'm about to get pushed over, so that's fine. We'll do it again. And I will send yonder bird forth. My fireball gets there quicker than the bird does. It was up the stairs. Auto run. Yep, I have my own auto run. Thank you. Ah, it's because I did finally hit 9. Great. So I will be ready to train. Alright, back up the stairs. Where is he going? Guess I will start on this one. I couldn't keep track of my bird. was gonna say I can't do a staff strike. Ah, summons bird. Nope, cannot do that in combat. It looks like. All right, let's try again. I got. Oh, sorry, we're coming. Here we go. I help Nada. Okay. Think we're good now. Alright, way to go, Nala. You handled it though. I just wish their in-game voice chat worked better. We could have, you know, better team communication. I guess we're gonna have to get somebody with a Ventrilo server or something. So the Fellowship can point stuff out like, help! 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 Oh. Here's where I need a fireball. I mean like an area effect type of fireball, not this little piddly. This is the chieftain they're talking about. Yep. I think we got them all. Second time's a charm. Run through the first time to find them. Run through the second time to get it. Yep. My wife says at least we knew where he was. So that's the benefit of coming through and finding them, because when you have to come back the second time, you can speed it up a little bit. Oh, hi. Hello. Oh, I suppose there's a safe way to travel. That is what I'm not doing. Come on, cast. Uh-oh, a bird's onto somebody. Way down there. Did I greet that? And there's another candle. Gray rock salt. Lots of potential crafting items, that's for sure. Gotta check my corpses. Good. Fry 'em up. Oh yeah, big jump. That'd be awesome for having like glide or something. Gotta keep my cocoa mixed. Alright, here we go. To safety. let the dwarf get his... find his medal. Just 3 more birds. Can we find the 3 before we run back? Or should we get the next batch of quests while we're close? My wife thinks that the birds and the wildcat share a spawn, so I just need to kind of kill a little bit of everything around here. We need 2 more birds. I need 2 more birds, I should say. Bah. Whoa, hey, don't fall. I have a new shine. I believe I've got check marks. I got a delivery. What's L? Log. Epic. Well, I gotta do patch in time. So, as Nova, is this game like WoW? I will say it's like WoW in the fact that it is an MMO with, you know, skills and things like that. But I will in my personal opinion, I think that this is a more mature gameplay experience than World of Warcraft. I mean, such a tough question, you know. Everyone's opinion will vary on that. But as far as the basics, it's an online MMO, free open world. It's just that it's set in Lord of the Rings, whereas, you know, World of Warcraft is kind of its own setting that Blizzard made. So, yes, it's like it from an MMO standpoint. No, it's different in kind of how, you know, it plays out. So, and I'm sure that other people have opinion on that, because that's just such a broad statement. Is it like WoW? Maybe are you interested in like a particular aspect of why it's like WoW? So as Nova says, do a lot of people play it? Actually, for this, yeah, a lot of people play Lord of the Rings. Not as much as World of Warcraft. That's, you know, its own level. But it's free to play. So there is a huge following for Lord of the Rings now since it went free to play. So, you know, I recommend checking it out.
What do you need?
Because if you're a current, like a World of Warcraft player, this would let you get your own opinion on how you think it's similar or not. You know, just download it and give it a try. I have to say, it has a nice tutorial type, you know, adventure to teach you the basics of the game. There's a lot of depth to it, but it's pretty good, especially if you hang out with us, because, you know, Friday Fellowship, you can come play with us. Miller Lite. Have not seen Miller Lite in a long time. Yeah, welcome back. Okay, I need this. Wait, do I want Will? Well, maximum power. Yeah, I'll go with Will. As Nova says, oh, don't play MMOs. I just get into them. I usually play FPS. Yeah, I play all kinds of stuff. MMOs.
What is the meaning of this?
Some people can really get sucked into them. I'm sure you've heard. We pace ourselves with our MMOs on the show. We do a little, you know, one each night. This just happens to be Friday Fellowship night for Lord of the Rings, so I'm gonna pick. Oh, I guess I just accept. Do I get any other turn-ins? All right, find a horse to Thorn's Gate. Huh? Oh, that horse. Okay, back to Thorn's Gate.
Well met, friend.
Thorn's Gate, 1 silver. Miller Lite says, I get sucked into them. Am I going to take... Oh, I got to hit travel. Yeah, I have in the past. I mean, it varies. Like, Guild Wars 2, for example, that one has sucked me in. I can play a lot of games and I can feel the time passing. But Guild Wars 2, the beta weekends, I mean, we just live for that, and I don't feel passage of time. My kid goes parentless for a couple of days. You know, it's like, just watch TV, son, we're fighting now. You know, so that one sucks me, and I admit. Yeah, it's okay. He's got his Granana with him a lot of times, you know, but she's in her own stuff too. So, but anyway, Guild Wars 2. That's as Nova says. What are you in game? My particular person, I played a Lore Master. That's the magic using summoner type class, which I like it. Shiny Jim says you get to watch all the way there, and you get sucked into them too. Yeah, yeah, it's amazing. You can get sucked into these games, you know, especially if you like first-person shooters. Cause look what I've done here. It's now a first-person shooter, but with magic, and it's free. So it's like turn-based first-person shooter. There's no Twitch involved. I guess so. It's not like a first-person shooter. Miller Light says, "Yeah, Guild Wars 2 looks great," and oh man, I love some Guild Wars 2 for now. Oh my gosh, yeah, my wife's like, yeah, we go through withdrawals. Like I'm withdrawn, especially like the day after. Like she was playing EverQuest 2 and I looked over and I was like, meh, that sucks. Where's our Guild Wars 2? Like, yeah, I feel it. Every game I play, I find some way to compare it. How do I dismount? Oh, I was like, it dismounts when I get there. I don't even see a dismount button. Oh. Well, see, I'll just come back. Who do I talk to? Oh, as Nova says, is Guild Wars a game or a game mode? Oh, Guild Wars 2 is another game that's coming out sometime this year. It's still testing. There's a closed beta test, and every once in a while they have an open beta. So it'll be another MMO coming out later this year. If you go to like guildwars2.com, that'll give you some idea. I'm sure if you go to other websites like massively.com, you could probably find a lot of information about Guild Wars 2, but it's a household favorite here for us. So, and I know that in Guild Wars 2, I'm not quite sure, there is PvP. I know the very first Guild Wars, like there actually was a Guild Wars 1, and it did focus on PvP between guilds. Like that's what they called their groups, you know, the guilds. But Guild Wars 2 is more traditional MMO. Do I get to do anything? Crafting. Oh. Oh, mail. Oh, mail. Party planner, blah, 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 blah. Oh. Some people are answering the question, but I'll share them for people who might be watching the video later. As Nova's asking, you know, if it's free. What's going to be cool, if you've never heard of like Guild Wars 2 or have much experience with MMOs, a lot of current MMOs have monthly subscription fees. So you purchase the game, you pay, you know, $40, $50, $60 for the game, and then some of them have a monthly subscription fee, and that's allowing you to store your character. You know, they justify it. It pays for the servers to maintain the worlds, expand content, store your character. So you have a monthly subscription fee. Now we have a lot of these free-to-play games, and what they do to offset the cost is they'll put in a store. So you may have seen this in other games, but they put a store where you can spend real money in, like this store, for example, and that will let you buy items for the game. So there's no subscription fee, but you can buy real, you know, use real money to buy stuff for your game. Then you have kind of a hybrid models where you pay your subscription fee and have an in-game store. And then, for example, for Guild Wars 2, they're going to have you purchase the game. Then there's no monthly fee, but then it has a cash store that you can buy stuff so they can continue to generate a little bit of money. So you just kind of have to find a game you're interested in and then see if they have some type of,
Greetings,
you know,
Trevor.
how do they make money. It's all very complicated if you've never really looked into it before. But if you find a game you like, you'll quickly figure it out.
Come and stay a moment,
That's
friend.
one reason my family, we're going with Guild Wars 2. will pay that 50, 60 bucks, and you're probably used to that. If you play like, you know, Call of Duty, all those games, you pay initial money up front, but then to play on the server for your ranked matches and stuff, there's no fee for that. So that's kind of what Guild Wars 2 is going to be like. You'll pay for the experience up front, and then everything you do, your persistent world and your characters will be stored from there on out. So I would recommend for people Guild Wars 2 would be a great way to get in on a good quality game and no monthly fee to check it out. So yeah, where are the different trainers? Where is everybody? Everybody just zooped off to different parts of the world here. That's a burglar trainer. Auctioneer. I gotta find my trainer. Minstrel. Hobby master. Guardian. Champion. Hunter. Captain. Okay, so there is a lore master trainer in here somewhere. Wait for it. Rune Keeper. Okay, I guess I'll just run back in there. I would find it. Yeah, Miller Lite. It says there's no fee unless you play Xbox. That's true. I play PlayStation 3. So if I have to do something online, at least my online experience is free with PlayStation 3. Although I'm sure with the Xbox you probably get some more perks and stuff because you do have to pay a little extra. Let's see, Pirate Alliance. Well, that's not a trainer. Okay, so I didn't see him on the map, and I'm not seeing him here in real life. I need to get up close. My monitor is too far away. Hunter, Warden, Captain. You're right, you can't zoom in. That's a croc. Oh, wait. Master of Apprentices, Master of Crafting. There's like a whole bunch right there. Lore Master. Found it. What is it? Pyromancer says can't wait for Guild Wars 2 to release. Yeah, we already did our pre-purchase, so we are definitely ready. We're hoping it's out in time for my wife's birthday, because that would be very cool, but it's hard to say. There's no firm release date yet. To my knowledge, there's no firm release date. So, Emil Light says he's same. He's waiting too, but his PC can't run it. And that's sad. But you'll watch the videos. That's okay. You can watch us
What do you want?
when we play. You can watch our videos. Oh, I totally missed Shiny Jim saying it was over here by you. I was looking at the map and I can't multitask, so he's trying to help me out, and I totally missed it. Alright, so let's see here. Browse the shop. Let's sell.
Greetings, friend.
I probably have a lot of junk that I don't need. I'm just gonna sell. I have no idea. Sample rations, broken daggers. I'm keeping my plumed hat. Ooh, some sort of shirt. Holy Nikes. Yeah, I'm putting that on. That's like way better. I better look at my bags first. This is like a bearskin shirt. I go from 18 armor to 83 armor. Yeah, I'll put that on. I can't tell if I like that or not. I'll wear it. Sometimes it's not about the looks. Well, I mean, it really is about the looks, but you know. Sometimes you just gotta wear the junk. Huh. My wife has picked up some skills. Let's see, and there's my ring, or my bracelet. Alright, I think it's safe to sell everything now. Inventory management. Okay, Lore Master Trainer. Time to
Greetings,
sell.
friend.
Party Manager says, what class are you looking to play in Guild Wars 2? If you want to keep on topic, you don't have to answer. Oh, you know, we never keep on topic here. We're all friends. I'm looking to play. Oh, when did I lock my pork sausages? Yeah. I'm looking to play Guardian. The last beta weekend I broke down and kind of went off and checked a whole bunch of stuff like Necromancer and some other things. And I was playing a two-hander, a greatsword is what they call them there, but a greatsword Guardian, and loved it. Greatsword Guardian was so fun. Had buffs that ran, that gave different attack buffs and bonuses. Just a great class. I know there's going to be a big debate about who's the better fighter and stuff like that. But I think my first person will be a Guardian, and I know, yeah, Guardian is like the Paladin character, which I heard a lot of people compare it to. And I know there's going to be a lot of people saying that don't compare, but they had like the kind of like I want to call them chants or whatever, but they had, I forget what they were called, but kind of like a Paladin. I think it was a poor example, but yeah, kind of like a Paladin. And then I like the Warrior. I think it would be more fair to say what classes I didn't like. I didn't like Engineer. I could not do Necromancer at all. Terrible class for me.
What can I do for you?
Same with Engineer. Good concept for people that can play them. I can't play an Engineer. I can't play a Necromancer. But I really enjoyed Warrior, Guardian. Ranger is way awesome with the bow. God, that's an awesome class. So there's a lot of good classes I could play, and then a few I couldn't. And the only class I didn't even attempt trying, oh, I have all kinds of stuff to train. The only one I didn't even attempt was the Mesmer. So I can't even tell you about that one. Yeah, Elementalist I didn't try. I know my wife tried Elementalist. She liked that one. She liked the Ranger. We both liked the Thief, but that's a hard one to play. That is a squishy class. But that is so fun to watch a Thief play, the way they bounce in and out. So Thief really needs to be paired up with somebody who can pull some aggro while the Thief works the magic, because that's a fun class to watch. So Pyromancer says the class is fun. The last beta weekend event, and first they were outmatched in PvP. Oh, which class, Pyromancer? Oh, the Ranger. Oh, Elementalist is going to be your main. Yeah, I think a Guardian will be my main for sure. Are we all done? Oh, they're down here. Alright, here I come. Yeah, Guardian will probably be my main, and I'll probably have a Ranger. I really, really like the fighter too, though. Did I unlock the quest to Hengstasser Farms? I don't know. Let me take a look. Third gear, goblins in the south, patch in time. No, I don't think I did. Jinx, Gambling, you can't copy me. Can you share that? Do they even have the ability to share? I think they do. Ooh, I'll talk to this guy. Heavy Armor Smith. Oh. He doesn't do anything. Oh, yeah, he does. A new shine. Continue the quest. Where are these people? This place is huge. Alright, well, I gotta return armor to somebody. Oh, okay. Okay, Knowledge Aid, her mission can't share it for the Breland, so no, I didn't get it. Pyromancer asked, he said, did I hear you right? You guys were going to play on the RP server or ARP server? Yes, we're playing on, what is it, Tarnished Coast? We're playing on the Tarnished Coast is where we're at. Ooh. Good job. Can we all fix a wall? Sure, I hope they spring more leaks. See, now this right here, this little gameplay kind of reminds me of Guild Wars 2. They give you a little thing, and then you get to interact with the world a little bit. Go fix holes in walls and things like that. This game has a really good sense of scale. Like, I'm really running through ancient dwarven caverns and stuff. Oh, let me come back. Got one. Yeah, it was awesome too when we were playing the beta weekend, and we didn't participate in any of the world versus world, which I wanted to, and I'm disappointed in myself that I didn't try. But Tarnished Coast was killing everybody else. I'm not quite sure how all that works, but you know, Tarnished Coast had like a bajillion points of ownership or whatever, and the next people were like a few hundred. I mean, killed it. So Tarnished Coast will be a really strong server. So yeah, I'll stick on that one. Prime Minister says, where do you find a list of servers people are making RP? He's on Darkhaven right now. When we were looking, we just did a search on Google, and I don't remember. I mean, it did take us to a site that actually, you know, said here's the servers, and I think Tarnished Coast either was listed as RP or was like an unofficial RP, like as picked by, you know, players. Like, hey, we'll make Tarnished Coast the unofficial RP. So I don't remember how that was set up. And then I don't think we'll have anything completely finalized by the, you know, until the game's really close to launch from the company. So, you know, server names and server and all that stuff is still, I think, will be up in the air for a while. So, nope, I got all my holes patched. Vera was asking if we needed any more holes, so I'm good right now. Gimli says my pants are bright. I know, I'm a bright person. I'm the multicolored wizard. I'm like the wizard out of the Wheel of Time books, where everything I have is multicolored and whatnot. Oh, he's not a wizard. He's like the master bard that takes like Matt and Rand and whatnot around. And then the cool thing too, though, Pyromancer, and I'm sure you may have heard of this, but for folks who may not have, we were trying to get this feature to work, but it was disabled this last beta weekend. Guesting, where you can take your character, you have a home server, but your friend who might be on a different server, you can guest and go play on their server with them, and then, you know, in between you still have your home server to do stuff on. And so even if it turned out for some reason game day came and we weren't able to make on a server together, at some point you could still guest over and play with your friends on their server. And we wanted to try that out because my father-in-law, he likes to play some games too. I have a gaming family, like everybody in my family's game. It's inherited. But he tried to make a person on Tarnished Coast, and it was full. They said no more characters. So we were kind of bummed about that. And then we like, oh, you know what? It's okay. Make a character on a different server, and you can guest over. So he did. And then when he came to come over, he clicked our server, and there was the option to guest, and he clicked on it, and it said that feature's been disabled for the beta. So they do have that, and I think that would be cool. We just haven't got to test it yet. I'm hoping they open it up. That way it doesn't matter what server you're on, you can still go play with people. I think that's cool. Oh, look, I got people to talk to.
What is the meaning of this?
Sounds angry. Alright, pick up.
Hear me out.
I'm gonna pick up
Outlaw.
some experience. Okay, that's a new quest. Let's turn this in. Well,
Well met,
hello,
friend.
Hallie Hammershield. 86 experience points? These must be low level. I don't know. I'm not getting much experience for these at all. We'll have to grind our way up. Like you can see there's snowflakes. Alright.
Well met.
Are we heading? Where are we heading now? Because I have a bunch of choices. Nogland. Here we go. On our way to Nogland. However you say it. Noglin, Nonglongo. Pyromancer says, I'm on the server with Reddit and Gamebreaker TV. Server filled in an hour for the first beta weekend of it being live. Sweet. Well, then I guess we're lucky we picked something else that we could get in. Yeah, that was my goal. I wanted to be a one-man Gamebreaker TV. Apparently it's hard to run something like that. So, I'm a one-man Pug TV. But yeah, I didn't know what servers they were playing on, so I think when we were just looking at the list, Tarnished Coast just sounded kind of cool, so we went with that. And we chose RP because my wife is a very, very avid role player, so in those times where we're not pugging it... Oh, I do see a dismount button, yeah. So she can role play when she wants, so that's one of the big reasons why we went with a role-playing server. My wife said she liked the fact that there's different colored horses, so not everybody has the same colored horse. There's a little variety. Yeah, that's true. I wasn't even looking at that, but that's a nice little detail. That's probably why I didn't notice it, is because it should be that way. So, oh, Pyromancer says my wife and I are RPers as well. I really don't. I try, but I'm a terrible role player because I play my people like I would play them like they're just normal people. So I mean, I talk, I leave out all real world things, but I don't really have backstories and stuff like that. They're just people. I guess maybe that makes me a great role player. They just live their life. Eclaw says there are different sized horses too. Mine's a pony. I thought I had seen different sized horses, but because everybody's running in column, I can't line them up and compare them. So that's neat.
Woe betide me.
I want a +2 fate.
Will you hear my troubled tale?
Okay, I will do your quest. So I can earn more stuff to wear. What is this? I should have sold it. Equipped. Oh yeah, I definitely want better gloves. And I want a new copper earring. Let's move those fried mushrooms. Alright. Shiny Jim says, yep, dwarves and hobbits get a pony. Ah, they both get ponies. That's cute. Oh, I didn't get any ponies to wear. I don't need a grocer. Stableman. She's selling. I sold in town, so I'm good. Inventory management is good today. Where'd my bird go? I lost my bird somewhere, though. This makes me think about Gimli, Lord of the Rings, horses. I guess he did okay riding the horse. And then I just had a flashback to Dragonlance books. Flint Fireforge was allergic to horses. So. Pyromancer asks, did you stream any of the Guild Wars 2 beta? Would like to see all the VODs. Oh, oh, do we need to repair? Oh, I better repair at the grocer. I didn't know that. I did not stream any. I had thought about it, and oh, I guess I don't need to repair. We didn't. I should have. I didn't. I didn't stream. I was too busy enjoying the game than worry about streaming. Oh, Obram says he's reading Time of the Twins again. I can't tell. Well, I tell you, to be honest, of all the Dragonlance stuff, of all the Dragonlance stuff that I have ever read, and I've read a lot of Dragonlance stuff, my most favorites are the first 6 books of that entire franchise of stuff that's been written. The first 6. So the dragons of summer and whatnot, the chronicles, and then the twins, Tales of the Twins. Those are my absolute favoritist. Oh, I lost my bird. Dang it. Bird, come back. Fine. I think I lose him when I ride a horse. Okay, let's get the thicket. Oh. Oh. Gotta clear the thickets, huh? Prime Minister says no NDA on the betas, just an FYI. Yeah, on the weekend ones, no NDA. So I mean, I know I can stream if I want. I just didn't. You know what? People gotta stop coming up and taking my bush. Hopefully these things respawn quick. Oh, hey, look. Wow, they do. They come back fast. It must be getting late. My wife's like, must be getting late. Her mind's guttering on things I'm saying. Let's see how we're doing here. Oop, face the target. I'll probably do some streaming the next beta weekend. Try out like some of the world versus world combat and see what that's all about. Because the very first beta weekend I did PvP streaming, and I like streamed that entire weekend. Like Friday. I don't know if I did the whole weekend, but I know like Friday I streamed like 10 hours straight. That was a marathon for me. I haven't played a game like 10 hours straight in forever. Okay, I got my bushes. I wonder if I can set it up so I can track all of these things. Okay, why can't I do the prologues? Where are those at? They have a check mark. Otherwise, I've only got 3 quests. So, how do I... Oh, those are back in my Elven lands, that's why. Yeah, I'll have to skip those. Actually, I can probably drop them. Which one? Is it? Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Beyond the Cave on Sea. Okay, but at the behest of whoever, that's the other place. I won't let me drop it either, because that's epic. All right. Oh. Let me track it. All right. Let me get a drink. Let me drink. Brand X flavored water. Yeah, Orban says like 8 hours worth. Yeah, I streamed quite a bit. Uclaw was there too. Yeah, I think I was there the day like 13 hours, but I know I took some breaks, so it was 8 to 10 hours of footage I had that day. That was a marathon for me. Oh, hello. What is this? Die. Oh yeah, I picked up like a bunch of spells I need to look at and see what they are. Alright, had to get rid of that thing that was fighting me. I don't even know what all my different spells are I just got. I got some that are marked as new, so I had to take a peek. Parliament says SWTOR may be going free to play. Yeah, I read that today. I was like, oh man. And I
am beset by misery.
let me tell you my life in the world of MMO. So I've had SWTOR for a while, since launch. I had it at Christmas time and was an avid player. And then I stopped playing, but I kept my subscription because, you know, every once in a while you go back in and see what's new. But after playing Guild Wars 2, I was like, I'm not paying for any other games. So I hate to say it, but I dropped SWTOR.
Will you hear my trouble?
And then I hear they're going free to play, because I guess I'm not the only one who's dropped it. And when I quit, they were asking why, and that was one of my comments. I was like, why am I paying when I've got all these great quality games that are coming out for free? So you can thank me. That was from my comments when they asked me why I quit. So you're welcome. Now you can play SWTOR whenever that goes free. Yay. Eclaw says, where did you read that? If you go to, well, one place you can go to is if you go to the massively.com, they actually had 2 different articles on it, and then that was all quoted from different places. Yeah, Pyromancer, he's mentioned Game Informer in the UK. So, yeah, they, yeah, I guess I turned in. All right, ready for more. So yeah, they've lost quite a few things. I mean, there's many reasons why they could go free to play. I think they realized that to stay hip and trendy, the subscription model is just not as popular as it used to be. Because I've also noticed that, like, even with Terra, that was another big game that came out recently. They're now doing everything they can to get subscribers. 7-day trial is out now. That streaming client to give you a taste of the game is out now. I see Terra. My prediction is still within the year from their launch, they'll be free to play. I mean, I could be wrong. I like to play the game. That's my guess game. So, will there still be games that come out with a subscription fee? I think so. But I think more and more folks will start switching to alternate subscription models. Now with Star Wars, I could see them doing something similar to EverQuest 2, where some content will be available because they're going to try and call it something like an expanded trial. So you'll be able to have a base game that you could play possibly all the way through, but you'll have limited races and limited classes. That's my guess. Then if you want to unlock certain things, you would pay for it. So I think, you know, they'll work different subscription models. But that's just a guess. Eclaw says they lost over 25% in 1 month. She quit because of the massive imbalance between the 2 factions and the wrecking of healers in 1.2. And she's really sad because she's been in the forum since '08 and got the collector's edition. Oh, I would have loved the collector's edition. But yeah, that would be a real pain. I know your pain. Guess what I have? I should go get the box. Okay, I have to do the box. If you're a Game Breaker fan, you'll know what I'm about to do. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I had to do this. I am a Game Breaker fan. Okay, so here's my best Gary Gannon thing. See what I got stuck with? I bought into Final Fantasy XIV, and I got my collector's box of Final Fantasy XIV. And the way that they thoroughly screwed that game, there. That's my Game Breaker tribute. Okay, I probably woke my son up. Alright. I was ready to go. Oh. Everybody's chatting. Oh, she's typing. Yeah, Eagle Claw, you'll have to get voice, and then you can tell me the stuff. Pyromancer went, oh man, that game never worked. Eagle Claw says, yeah, the devs actually told us in the feedback forums during beta that we were only there to give metrics, not give feedback on the game. Really? That's when I started losing hope. Wow. Yeah, that's rough. I tell you though, I mean, they had a vision. I tell you, the thing is, like, it has so many good things, but I tell you what I hated, the Rails combat. When I quit out, that I rage ranted the space combat system. I mean, and I still talk about it. Their space combat really killed it for me. Really killed it. Everybody's going to sleep. Oh, she's looking into the SWTOR thing. Yeah, she got caught up on SWTOR. So, but yeah, there was a lot of things I really liked about SWTOR and still like. But okay, wake up, team. Wake up, fellowship. Wake up, little hobbits. Let's go. They're all the same. They're short. But yeah, if they ever come out with a better space combat system, or at least more battlefields, that would be good. There's a guy that I met at work. He said that was on a development team for Star Wars, and he says that they're coming out at least with a new space map to fly on that has challenges. But you know, it's too late. I would have loved something like, even if they had like Battlefront 2 space combat in Star Wars: The Old Republic, that would have been something, because that had where you could like land on an enemy ship, go inside and do stuff. But the rail system just stinks for this day and age. I mean, even Star Wars Galaxies, which is like a decade old before, you know, SWTOR came out, had a fantastic space system. So, anyway. Anyhow. Okay. Oh, yeah, we had to get up early. We gotta take my son to the doctor. He's got a fever and whatnot, so we're gonna get to this next spot for camping, and we're gonna call it a night. So sadly, yeah, this will be it for the fellowship this evening. Palmer says, I love the way Guild Wars 2 is actually a beta, and they seem to be taking feedback. Yeah, they actually seem to be listening. I know that, I mean, obviously, comments that I have, you know, get lumped in with the thousands of feedbacks they receive, but they actually have implemented some things that I requested, and so they're listening, they're tuning, they're doing a good job. Yeah, Obum says Star Trek Online has a far superior space combat. My gosh, it does. Way better space experience. You can walk around inside your ship and stuff. I mean, you can walk around in this ship of you know, Star Wars, but yeah, the two experiences are not even close to being comparable. Uh-oh, safe fall. So, yeah, I had to admit though, I love the story elements of Star Wars. I like the companion system. There's a lot of stuff that me as a solo player just loved and was able to chew through content, felt great. But there was a lot of stuff that once you chew through that content, it's sorely, sorely lacking.
Greetings, traveler.
Ching.
Will you stay
I
a
don't
moment?
regret having played it and participated,
Come and stay a moment.
but they're just not getting any more money out of me till they fix it the way I would like it to be.
What do you need? Might you lend me an ear?
I will just talk and accept. Quest level 2. Clear the way. Okay, so I'm going to talk to these people. Which stairs? These ones? Those ones? And then these ones. Oh, there's a guy. So we get all the quests we can, and then... Oh, it's an elf. Hello.
Will you stay a moment?
Ooh, a level 13 solo. Okay. Any other quests here? There's a ring. There's a quest over here somewhere. Oh, he's right there. Protecting the
I
hunt.
would be grateful for your assistance.
Yes, you are grateful for my assistance, Master Dwarf. Well, I think I have picked up... Oh, no. Up the stairs. Sense of scale. So that's one thing I really like about this game. I even like in Guild Wars 2 is the sense of scale with like just huge cities you just get lost in. It's freaking sweet. And I'm definitely digging the art style of
I am
Guild
at
Wars
your
2.
service.
I will admit. Oh, I gotta pick something. Like I love the feel of like a painted environment. Starting level 10, all your items will be damaged whenever you are defeated. Well, since I won't die... Oh, I made level 10. Nice.
Come and stay a moment.
Look at that. So now I can worry about repairing as needed. Well, now that I've hit 10, let me see if anybody else now has a quest for me. No, I think I'm good. Now that I leveled, I gotta find my lore master trainer. There she is. Let's see. Joe, 28 New York. He says, I have that game, but my PC is no good. Oh, and hi. And hi, Joe. I haven't seen you in a while. And I do remember I've seen you in here before. Welcome back. Thank you for visiting. Oh, I gotta finish my drinks. I gotta drink my cocoa before I go to bed. My wife says we should now have a plethora of quests to do. And in fact, I might have to come in tomorrow just so I can look at my spells and organize my spell bar. See, that's one thing I love about Guild Wars 2. Granted, I might only have like a handful of skills, but that's fine because they're skills I use. Whereas like this game here, I have all these spells, but I cast like one out of all these. Like one. So why give me so many? Just give me ones that I use and just make them stronger as I go up. Anyway, just saying. Primary says the graphics of this game makes me think of Warhammer Online. How would I compare this to? I think maybe the textures of the scenery, but the character models remind me nothing of Warhammer Online. I think the character models in Warhammer Online suck. They're awful. They really are. I try to enjoy them. I just can't. I think their character models are terrible. When you look at some of the first early beta pictures that when it was really just kind of Games Workshop, I think is who it is, GW, some of their character textures and models and things that they had in store for the game,
What do you need?
far superior to what ended up with like the Mythic folks had. Ugh, I just can't stand the character models in Warhammer Online. So I think these I have my own issues with, but I think they're better than Warhammer Online. That's just me. And Joe 8's been helping folks with PS3 on PS3 DC Universe Online. I haven't played that one in a while. I might have to resurrect that. Oh, I got to train. Hope
How
I get
can I
some
be of
passive
service?
stuff. No, not yet. Knowledge of cures. Ooh, I can remove wounds and cure diseases. Nice. Blinding flash. Nice. I love training skills I'll never use, but I'll have them. Alright, so yeah, I'll have to dig up and try out my spells here someday. Where's the group at? There we are. Look at all these musical peoples. Oh, my wife's got to figure out how to add in the music songs. Primary says wife and I have DCUO for PS3 also. Not played it since before it was free to play. Might as well. It's free to play. It's actually fun. I play it on the computer on occasion. Shane Jim says, I clap along. Lol. I'm clapping in real life. Joey says he's got a big team on PS3 and we do PvP all day. I suck at the PvP in DC Universe Online. Like, I tried it once. All I had was like the Robin avatar. It sucked. It was a horrible experience. Terrible, I'll tell you. It was awful. I can't begin to describe you how much that sucked. Oh, my wife's out. She wasn't kidding. She's gone. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for making Friday Fellowship an awesome experience. So we will be back for Friday Fellowship, obviously next Friday, barring any kind of terrible work. Which, I'll just tell you, I'll have to prep you now. Once I have exact dates, I'll let you know in advance. I'm going to have some overnight work where I'll be working from like, I don't even remember what the hours were, but they were just awful. So there will be something just terrible. Like, really, people work that? It's like starting at 11 p.m. my time until whatever. Just some crazy stuff. So yeah, but I'll have a better idea. It'll be more towards mid to end of July when I see some of that. But just throwing it out there. we'll have to work some of our whatever around that. But I'll let you know when I know. So anyway, everybody, I will see you all later. I may or may not stream this weekend as usual, but but definitely we'll be back starting Monday with another War Game Monday, my guilty pleasure night. So I'll be doing some more wargaming then. I don't really have an evil laugh, but alright guys, we'll see y'all later. Have a good night. Let me find my big red shiny button, the one that ends it. Pulling the plug now. Alright, good night.